The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Two passes back to the left point and Price, now high post, and Simmerly back out Marisites left wing, back to Simmerly on the high post, jumper on the way, and she cans it. And Carson-Newman has the first points of the game. CN bounce pass to the right baseline and Wester dribbles to her left, pull up jump shot on the way, and it hits all cords. 4-0 start for CN, 8:45 to go in the first quarter. Looked like she was going to go to the paint, instead gives it to the top of the key for Simmerly's jump shot as she hits it from the free throw line. Jacket Simmerly with a couple high post jumpers. CN's lead is 5, 11-6, 5:20 to go in the first. Simmerly right baseline, two passes to the top of the key. Smith wants a three-pointer, and she connects. Smith made 12 three-pointers at a 55% clip in February. And she gives Carson-Newman a 5-point lead at 14-9. 4:50 to go in the first. To the top of the key, and Simmerly bounces it inside. Stubblefield, left-handed layups up. It drops off the front side of the rim and in, and she's fouled. Price between the legs dribble, crosses over, step back. 2-point jump shot is pure at the top of the key from Harris Price. She has 5 early, and it's a 21-18 contest with 1:27 to go in the first. Harris dribbles toward the middle of the paint, all the way to the right block. Right-handed layup off the glass and in. She had Mathis on her, disposed of her, and put the shot off the window. 17-16 to shoot, half minute to go. Step back three-pointer, Price on the way, she hits it. Harris Price with 8 points in the first. The co-player of the year has tied it with 23 seconds to go in the first. Griffin dribbles all the way to left block, right-handed layups off the glass and in. No call as Coker flops. And CN within 4, 31-27, 7:45 to go in the first half. Price is one-on-one. Price throws it inside to a cutting Stubblefield. On the right block, she catches and puts it in. CN starting to get some turnovers, starting to get some buckets, and some life from the top-seeded team in the South Atlantic Conference. Or Stubblefield, rather. Hands off Wester to her right. Wester crosses over, dribbles toward the right side. Left-handed high arcing shot. Drops through like rain. All nylon, and CN has tied it at 31 with 5:47 to go in the first half. Good foul shot. It's a 1-point game for LMU. CN with a basketball. Marisites with it, dribbling down the lane, throws it out. Griffin, right corner three's up. It's in. All cords for Griffin, and the lead for CN is 2. 34-32, 5:20 to go. Smith dribbling toward the middle of the lane, throws it out to Simmerly high post. Now out Wester. Wester dribbles, pull up, 20-foot jump shot, top of the key, rings it in. Barely hit the front of the rim and dropped in. Micah Wester with 10, and it's a 44-40 game with 51 to go in the first half. Nice dribbles to her left, throws it out Griffin left wing. Now inside for Stubblefield, gives it to Simmerly. High post jumper, up and in. CN finally snaps that lengthy scoring drought. And Price crosses over now, right to left to the baseline, still dribbling, throwing it to Simmerly, left side of the lane, jump shots up and in from 6 feet. CN leads by 4, 56-52, 6 unanswered for the Lady Eagles with 2:40 to go in the third. Wester with the basketball, Coker on her, spins around in the paint, left-handed shots up and in. Coker flop, CN will gladly take that any day of the week, and it's a 6-point lead with 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Left wing and Wester throws it inside. Marisites good catch on the left block, and she throws it off the glass and in. CN with the first 4 of the fourth, and lead is a game-high 8. 60 for LMU. Out to Mathis, top of the key. She pulls the trigger from deep, misses it badly. Loose ball, tracked down by Stubblefield. Off of Hines. Great hustle for Stubblefield, and it's CN ball. So LMU shooting 34%. Wester pulls up from the left elbow, jump shot, hits the front of the rim, hits the back iron, and drops through. CN has scored 6 unanswered to begin the fourth. To the right, hands off, Griffin. Griffin spinning around, Mathis goes tumbling to the ground. Simmerly catches it on the right elbow and cans a jumper. 15 points, 12 boards for the senior. Coker the other way. Smith inside for Wester. Wester backs down, left-handed hook shot is good. Micah Wester going to work. 14 points now for the junior. It's a 9-point lead with 5:35 to go. Coker has it now for LMU over to Griffith left point. Griffith with it to the top of the key. Looks to her right-hand side. Brightwell wants it underneath, now gets it. Brightwell dribbles in. Griffin comes in and takes it out of her hands. Griffin has to track it down in the corner and then dribble out of the loose ball. Throws it back out, Wester on the right wing. Wester with it, crossing over. Spinning back to her right, gives it over to Simmerly. Right baseline jumper is up and in. 17 for Simmerly. It's been a big day for the senior. Green coming to her left as Price doesn't use it, crosses back over left to right. Slides through to Bowes, right-handed layup off the glass and in. CN leads by 5. 43.7 to go. A foul shot puts the first one up. That's it in. Harris Price, 18 points in the game, despite foul trouble, has had a stellar effort. Price to get one more. Puts the shot up there, puts it in. Price makes a pair, and CN now in the game, 16 of 20. 80%. They started 0 of 3 from the free throw line. They are now 16 of their last 19 as LMU calls for time and moves it into the front court. Pulls the trigger from deep, misses it badly off the right side of the rim. Loose ball. Whose hands does it go into? But Harris Price with 2.9 left. And she'll go the other way. And CN on their way to the SAC title game. It's on the way. It's an air ball, and Carson-Newman has matched the conference record for wins in a season with its 28th, grinding one out against LMU, and the Lady Eagles on to the title game for the 6th time in program history. What a phenomenal effort by the Lady Eagles. Jekka similarly a double-double, and Carson-Newman is into the title game as Carson-Newman beats LMU.